Okay, I guess I'm live. Testing.
I know you're home, baby. It's lit. I'm in the zone, baby. I just put up a fall, baby. Before that, had it been lean like my motherfucking granny did. Super Bowl ring with big body bins. I stacked it up, now I'm just better living. Got screws in my mouth, I'm just prepping it. I'm fucking this cash, I'm not celibate. I'm packing it out like a reverend. I need all this cash, I got hella kin. I'ma play dumb and get left in the middle. Back the fuck up, you too little. Hit him with three like a Miller. I don't talk to no man in the middle. I don't talk to no man, I'm just kidding. But I did pay my sister tuition. I felt lucky I should play the lottery. Walking out with it like Sonny Listen. Mama told me I'm her brightest star. Mama told me don't hate on the law. Because everybody got a job. Because everybody won't be a star. Real shit. Please believe every motherfucker right here won't be a part. She gon' do anything in her power to be with your boy. Pick up the phone, baby. I know you're home, baby. It's lit. I'm in the zone, baby. Straight up. I just put up a fall, baby. Never will I cheat on you. Never will I keep it greasy. Blowing a bag on you. Do all of that for no reason. I'ma pull up in Merc 2. Hitting the block and don't bleed it. Throwing that rollie on you. I like the way you be freezing.
Pick up the phone, Macaulay cooking, baby, I'm alone. I thought I was right, then I had to man up, I was wrong. I hate when we fight, she in love with the pipe. I draped her up in ice, I put my phone on ice. Birds in the trap, sing by McKnight. Percocet and codeine, please don't take my life. She had a dream with Celine, so I bought it twice. Young nigga make it right back tonight. Girl, you're so cute and your ass is nice. Drinking the phone and I'm shooting dice. Wrist polar bear Klondike, and I'm loving all races. Hell nah, don't discriminate. Drinking on clean, sanitized. Ostrich sheets with the frog eyes. If I ever call your phone, baby, better believe it's only one time.
Pick up the phone, baby. I know you're home, baby. It's lit. I'm in the zone, baby. Straight up. I just put up a fall, baby. Never will I cheat on you. Never will I keep it greasy. Blowing a bag on you. Do all of that for no reason. I'ma pull up in Merc 2. Hitting the block and don't bleed it. Throwing that rollie on you. I like the way you be freezing. I pull up in Lexus like it's 07. I just hit a lick, I gotta hit the next one. Last year I know you learned your lesson. I could GPS you if you need addressing. Boss up, I'm the bigger homie, but I'm 1 year older than my little homie. '09 they was bidding on me, but I'm young money, got it written on me. Okay, now we got some action. Everything I said it happened. That boy light is Michael Jackson, but on verses he been blacking. Chasing women a distraction. They won't be on TV right next to me. You cannot be here right next to me. Don't you see Riri right next to me? I hate a rapper especially. They feel the same but they hide it. They just discuss it in private. Don't get along, man, we tried it. What's the point in even trying? I hate a goofy especially. They always dying to mention me. They gotta die out eventually. I cannot give you the recipe. You know the game is so separately. Swear I just had an epiphany. It cost me 50 at Tiffany's. Shout out to Tiffany, Stephanie. They used to always come check for me. My enemies wanna be friends with my other enemies. I don't let it get to me. Done. Look what I done in my life. I had to count it, then count it again to make sure the money was right. They love to talk. Me, I'm just done in the hype. Me, I'm just done in the hype. Me, I'm just done. I don't take this shit for granted. I do my own propaganda. I feel like Jules Santana. Leg hanging out the fan up. 6 cold like Alaska. Views already a classic. Roy out of here like NASA. Busting ones out the plastic. A gram too poppin' the fuck of the chain too heavy to tuck it. I'm serious. I feed my family with this, so don't play with my money this summer. I'm serious. I don't run out of material. You shouldn't speak on me, period. You try to give them your side of the story, they heard it, but they wasn't hearing it. They feeling the way and won't hide it. Niggas done being silent. Don't get alone, maybe tried it. What's the point in even trying? I hate a goofy especially. They always dying to mention me. They gotta go, they gotta go, they gotta die out eventually. I cannot give them no empathy. I'ma have bees when I'm 70. They cannot fuck with the legacy. I don't know what else is left for me. After this, no one a threat to me. My enemies wanna be friends with my other enemies. I don't let it get to me. Done. Look what I done in my life. I had to count it, then count it again to make sure the money was right. They love to talk. Me, I'm just done in the hype. Me, I'm just done in the hype. Me, I'm just done. For the free on a nigga, yeah, you ZZ on a nigga, king like BB on you nigga, yeah. Raw with champagne P. If it wasn't for the struggle, then I wouldn't be. Cut from a different cloth, take pride in resource. Anytime she wanna dip, I'm providing the sauce. You on side of the
popped up on me by surprise. And see, I never took you for the popping type. Damn, it's 4 a.m., so please believe the hype. Hit the lights, I'm way over top. Pop it, flick it, drop a pin, send a location. I'ma pull up in that bulletproof spaceship. Drop off a bag with some dangerous. I'ma hit you for a easy if you make it.
I drop collie gold by the sky. When I move it up, that's travel, that's a lot. Never turn my back on my slime. I ain't wanna fuck the fit, but she was fine. Hold up, baby, let me take my time. Hard to get some head and try to drive. Jumping out the cake and not surprised. Picking up the shuffle back like exercising. Mama wonder how much she deserve it. Practice makes perfect, but nobody's perfect. That's the bar, not open but serving. Send you to Dr. Miami for your surgery.
Okay, you popped up on me by surprise. See, I never took you for the popping type. Damn, it's 4 a.m., so please believe the hype. Hit the lights, I'm way over top. Pop it, flick it, drop a pin, send a location. I'ma pull up in that bulletproof spaceship. Drop off a bag with some dangerous. I'ma hit you for a easy if you make it.
What up, Serge? Good quality, good quality. This is just the link, so if you guys, I'm waiting on Kyle to get here. Good quality for this webcam, huh? Little bit of lag though. Where's my nose? I wanted to try to get more though. A little better. Hell yeah. It'll be a little bit before I actually get started. Probably like another 20 minutes, but I just wanted to get the stream set up and the link in here. Can you guys hear me pretty good though? Alright, cool. I was just wondering. I'm about to send you something. What up, Zombie Slayer? Of course, you know I had to go with the Lian Li Infinities SL fans. I'm super excited. I'm super excited. What are you up to, Serge? What you been up to? I know, guys, it's been a while. I started this a little earlier. I just wanted to make sure I got everything set up and get the link out there. But um, anyway, you guys can do what you want and then just pop back in here. I'll be on it doing this for the next couple hours. Oh man, to cancel the St. Louis trip. I'm drowning. Bust up, I'm drowning. He left his house about 10 minutes ago, so he should be here in about 15. Maybe not even that. Yeah, it's gonna be continuous. Oh, that was Matt. Yeah, it's gonna be continuous. Oh,
on my whole ass. Got my lab one mad, pop a nigga like a damn tag. Shopping on they ass, I just bought a new old jag. Yeah, it's so bad, smoking floppers, you a jag, yeah. All I smoke is gas, don't you ask me where the pole at, where your clothes at. I ain't talking about my niggas, damn, but y'all tripping too, is it you? Damn, my nigga, what the hell got into you? Project baby, y'all was skipping in the hallway, I was skipping school. On my getting on my knees, babe. You bow down to me. You go down for me. You lay down and do the time for me. Sorry, boo, that I lied to you, but don't you lie to me. It's Lil Kodak, the finesse kid. Boy, who hide is me? Told the doctor I'm a healthy kid. I smoke broccoli. I will run around your whole boy like Monopoly. Oh boy, you's a broke boy. Flockers got you beat. Chocolate, call me Reese's. Can't catch me without the piece. Say la vie, I'm 10 toes down. You falling off your feet. I would trick your ass for a treat. Call it Halloween. Yeah, that money is what I play for. Call it lottery. Goddamn, you's a clown to me. You's a clown to me. You can't smoke no black or mild with me. Get in a car with me. You a funny guy. Don't you even joke around with me. How could it be different round the G? You brown different me. I'm a free band junkie. You a junkie. Getting skin, I'm getting junkie. I'm getting money. Want some food? Boy, you hungry? I want them honey. Honey.
Crush a bit, little bit, roll it up, take it here. Crush a bit, little bit, roll it up, take it here. Crush a bit, little bit, roll it up, take it here. Feeling like 2 a.m. summer night. Hands on the wheel, fuck that. Hands on the wheel, fuck that. Hands on the wheel, fuck that. Hands on the wheel.
Life for me is just weed and brews. See the whole flock to you when your name is Q. Am I overfaded? Hell yeah, it's true. Turn a beat on any limit on what I can do. See the top dog and heat, but I'ma fuck the world. I'ma be on tilt until God referrals. You sat me down, I'm still trying to get higher. You looked at me stupid when I twisted the fire. Meanwhile, a nigga drunk as fuck, a nigga fucked up. We all fucked up, y'all done fucked up. I brought more blunt, go back to up. You niggas know what's up. Too damn high, can't stand myself. I love drunk driving, man, I'm something else. Heat on the
Testing.
side. You more than welcome to milk, about to finish the pound. You more than welcome to help. Hey, weed and brews, weed and brews. Life for me is just weed and brews, weed and brews, weed and brews. Life for me is just weed and brews. I fucked her once and I can fuck her twice. And you heard me right, I might fuck tonight. I fucked her once and I can fuck her twice. And you heard me right, I might fuck tonight. Picked out the locks till I buy up the block, and I know I'm a gift, but I didn't got the box, and they want me to stop. But why would I stop? Huh? I am unstoppable. Hold up, why would I stop? Bitch, why would I stop? Chill, chill. I don't jump, I dive in it. Hold up, hold up, hold up. This the reason I'm alive. This shit the antidote, this the cure cancer flow. Stop a pandemic and the globe. The product of Oye chopping up the sample flow. Dealer and Pimp C the triller. This shit might go 2 trip for triller though. I see you critical, I'm not hospitable. Favorite rappers, I done cut they umbilicals. Red Wings jersey, B.I.G. look like pop. The black of the berry, more they want to see it ride. I'm going down as one of the guys. G-O-D-D-O-A, dead or alive. I'm laying low, they could be espionage. This ain't no walk in the park, you can't slide. Solution to everyone else around me problems. Next episode got the whole fucking world watching. I might lead a series, come back like I'm rhyming. Get it now or right now, my only 2 options. So why would I stop? I'm unstoppable. Hold up, why would I stop? Bitch, this shit unstoppable. Chill, chill. I don't jump, I dive in it. Hold up, hold up, hold up. This the reason I'm alive. Yeah. The DJ gon' drop this, we made it from scratch. I'm minding my business and all of it's black. My dog on the same way, the motors attack. I don't complain about life, I adapt. I'm at a point if I fuck with a little hoe, it's not just a fling, it's a scandal. I can't be handing out samples. I can't be having 10 baby mamas, that just sound like a job, not a family. And I do this shit for the family. Yeah, that's just the roots I planted. E2, this shit the new standard. Upgraded the city, it got a new feeling, the house that I built. House in the hills, ain't no hills in the D, so we all in the field. Running shit 5K, 3K, Andre. Hero in my hood when they dress like me, that's cosplay. Give a fuck about a threat, nigga, I'm a threat, leaving out the driveway. I never listen to what the eyes say, why when the universe responds to what I say?
Let's make a deal, bitch, be for real. Here's you off a pill. Okay, let's make a deal, rubble still skin. She wanna see my purple pickle up in the wind. Okay. Sean cutters off, bitch, get in. And if your nigga don't like me, hit chinny chin chin. Bitch, I'm hotter than a pepper, no mint. Big stepper, no stilts, big tilt. 1K, bought my bitch a new kilt. New skirt, ice skirt, big drift. New grills, 10K, big lisp. Diamonds dancing on my fist, no disc. Give me lips, rock band like Kiss. Remember days, me and X hitting legs. Once out of Milan, we hit a lick on your bitch. I'm a good fella, Mason Margiela, my kick. I am false failure, my nigga, I got drip. Action on your bitch, this that Pookie, my trainer shit. Who's this? He should be in cockpit. Cause I'm flyer than a fucking ostrich. Okay. On my wood, that bitch won't give me polish. I'ma put my foot up in it, sock it. Who's this? He should be in cockpit. Cause I'm flyer than a fucking ostrich. On my wood, that bitch won't give me polish. I am constructor, that bitch, I demolish. Hey. Yes, give me a girl from Disney and a Happy Meal. Pretty, please don't jip me. On the fries, on the guys, McDonald's, cause they still selling pies, Just bought a new suit, got my upsides, Said he won't beef, pull up 5 guys, Yes, I'm fire, a little different, like pumpkin fries, Hold up, where's my weed, guys? 1,000 Milan, we hit a lick on your bitch. I'm a good fella, Mason Margiela, my kick. I am false failure, my nigga, I got drip. Action on your bitch, this that Pookie, my trainer shit. Who's this? He should be in cockpit. Cause I'm flyer than a fucking ostrich. On my wood, that bitch won't give me polish. I'ma put my foot up in it, sock it. Who's this? He should be in cockpit. Cause I'm flyer than a fucking ostrich. On my wood, that bitch won't give me polish. I am constructor, that bitch I demolish. Hey.
I used to pray for times like this, to rhyme like this, so I had to grind like that, to shine like this. In a matter of time I spent on some locked up shit in the back of the paddy wagon, cuffs locked on wrist. See my dreams unfold, nightmares come true. It was time to marry the game, and I said, yeah, I do. If you want it, you gotta see it with a clear eye view. Got shorty, she tryna bless me like I said I chew. Like a nigga sneeze, nigga please for them trick and squeeze, I'm getting cream. Never let them hoes get in between of what we started. Little nigga, but I'm lying hearted. They love me when I was stuck and they hated when I departed. I go and get it regardless. Draw it like I'm an artist, no crawling. Went straight to walking with foreigns in my garages. Are foreign bitches menaging, fucking sucking and swallowing anything for $1. They tell me get him, I got him. I did it without an album. I did shit with Mariah. Little nigga, I'm on fire. Icy as a hockey ring, Philly nigga.
Then I bought that new Ferrari, hey, to rest in peace. Hey, to rest in peace to the parking lot. Phantom so big, can't even fit in the parking spot. You ain't talking about my niggas, then what you talking about? Gangsters move in silence, nigga, and I don't talk a lot. I don't say a word. I don't say a word, was on my grind and now I got what I deserve. Fuck nigga. Hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished? When I bought the ass tomorrow, y'all thought it was rented? Flexing on these niggas, I'm like Popeye on the spinach. Double M, yeah, that's my team. Rose, the captain, I'm lieutenant. I'm the type to can the men cast and grind like I'm broke. That Lambo, my new bitch, she'll ride like my ghost. I'm riding around my city with my hands strapped on my toes. Cause these niggas want me dead, and I gotta make it back home. Cause my mama need that bill money, my son needs some milk. These niggas try to take my life, they fuck around, get killed. You fuck around, you fuck around, you fuck around, get smoked. Cause these Philly niggas I pull with me don't fuck around, no joke. No, all I know is murder. When it come to me, I got young niggas that's rolling. I got niggas throwing bees. I done did the DOS, I done did the KODs. Every time I'm in that bitch, I get to throwing 30 G's. But now I'm hanging out that drop head, I'm riding down no collar. They let my nigga earn back home, that young nigga be wildin'. We young niggas, we mobbing, like Batman or with Robin. This two-door Maybach with my seat on reclining. I'm like, real nigga, what up? Real nigga, what up? If you ain't about that murder game, then pussy nigga, shut up. If you dip me in your rats, I get your pussy ass stuck up. When you touch down in my hood, no, that tour life ain't good. Catch me down in MIA, at that heat game on wood. With that Puma life on my feet, like that little engine I could. Boy, I slide down in your block, bike on 12 o'clock. And they be throwing deuces, I'm the same nigga they watch. And I'm the king of my city, cause I'm still calling them shots. And these lanes talking that bullshit, the same niggas that flop. I'm the same nigga from First Street with them neck braids that lock. The same nigga that came up and I had to wait for my spot. And these niggas hating on me, hoes waiting on me. Still on that hood shit, my Rolls Royce on E, they gon' remember me. I say remember me. So much money, your friends turn to your enemies. And when this beef, I turn my enemies to memories. We them bricks, they go for 40, ain't no 10 the key. Hold up, broke nigga turn rich. Love the game like Mitch. And if I leave you, they ain't dumb pretty hoes gon' still suck my dick. It was something about that rollie when it first touched my wrist. Had me feeling like that dope. DA got that, DA got that dope.
I turn the news on when I smell death in the air. I prove you wrong, I made it out of here. I don't belong, I see my past everywhere. Don't stand too close to me, eternal PTSD. I got a war zone inside of my head. I made it on my own, they said I'd be in jail or dead. I seen my brothers fall over and over again. Don't stand too close to me, I got PTSD.
Always hitting bangs like Chief Keef. Always yelling names, that's DC's. I go off my mind and my instinct. Shooting at the same time, we was in sync. On the same thing, trying to repeat. We was in the whips, right back on the enemy. Stuffed on my last hit, I was in the middle seat. Fuck it out the sunroof, Brody got a quick release. And we in the car real fast with police. Shots fired back, but it's ass in the street. When I bought a 40 show, Brittany and Tiffany, knowing that they call it shit they can't get from me. A lot of warfare, 17 had a 50 piece. Like Stone niggas, so you know they want Killer G. Royalty, posted in the hood with some Billy Keys. Loyalty, rock dash, show them what it really mean. I can't sleep cause it's a war zone in my head. My killer's good, they know I'm hands on with the bread. $1 million ahead, I'm still angry, seeing red. How the fuck I'm supposed to have fun? All my niggas dead.
I turn the news on when I smell death in the air. I prove you wrong, I made it out of here. I don't belong, I see my past everywhere. Don't stand too close to me, eternal PTSD. I got a war zone inside of my head. I made it on my own, they said I'd be in jail or dead. I seen my brothers fall over and over again. Don't stand too close to me, I got PTSD.
Used to run home from the train stop. Running so fast, dodging raindrops. Remember got robbed at the park once. Remember thinking that bitch probably ain't caught. Remember I was with my mama one time. Seen a nigga through the glass, hit a nigga with a bank shot. Point blank head hanging off his tank top. Walked off, we drove off, went to game. Stop. Quiet right there, pick up San Andreas. Certain things we ain't talk about, mama, we just afraid of. We seen it all, don't get involved. Carry the weight of the world like a shawl. Conceal it, reveal it if they pulling cards. I still can feel it, I know that the world is evil in case you thought a nigga forgot it. When my homie was bleeding out, another homie went in his pockets. Please do not run up on me, not even as fans. Niggas get fanned down on the den. Ryan, I'm flying, I'm scary as hell. I need me a Zan.
The days seem longer as life gets shorter. We know sex, drugs, money, all in that order. Ain't no structure, no peace. We lost our order, leaving me with anxiety. Fucking up my sobriety.
It's a war zone laying inside my head. I still think about all my niggas that's dead. I'm too paranoid, yeah, I know you heard what I said. I'm too paranoid, I made sure all my ops stay black. Draining all my energy, no, I cannot sleep. I'm affected by the streets. No appetite, I can't eat. I only see red when I see. I think it's my PTSD. I think it's my PTSD. I think it's my PTSD.
I turn the news on when I smell death in the
Yeah, when I grow up, you know what I wanna be? Take a seat, let me tell you my ridiculous dreams. I wanna rap, yeah, I know it's hard to believe. And I can tell you're already thinking I will never succeed, but I'm okay with it, I admit the lyrics are weak. I've been working on them, I'll be good eventually. I understand you gotta crawl before you get to your feet, but I've been running for a while, they ain't ready for me. I know this probably isn't really realistic, and honestly I might not ever make a difference. But that don't make a difference, I'ma have to risk it. I've been crunching numbers, you ain't gotta be a mathematician. And see, the odds ain't rooting for me, I can't lie though, it's kinda how I like it to be. The underdog, yeah, you probably think you know what I mean, but what I'm saying is they ever push me, I'm gonna swing. Yeah, I could go to college getting down like everybody else. Graduate and probably get a job that doesn't pay the bills. That don't make a lot of sense to me, forget the happy meals. I don't like the dollar menu, I would rather make a meal. Huh? Make a meal? No, I said make a meal. Home cook and get the grill. How you want it? Pretty well? Everything I see is overdone to me, I'm not a dad, but I'ma get a record deal and say hello to Master P. When I grow up, I just wanna pay my bills. Rapping about the way I feel. Oh yeah, I just wanna make a couple mil. Leave it to the fam and the will. Oh yeah, I just wanna sign a record deal. Maybe buy a house up in the hills. Oh yeah, might not be the best in my field, but I guarantee that I'ma die real when I grow up. Yeah, hey, when I grow up. Yeah, yeah, hey. I'ma make them notice me, rhyming like it's poetry. Everything I oversee, I just like to overthink. Mocking me, you pay the fee, no returning, no receipts. Those of you that don't believe, quiet, you don't know a thing. Quiet when I'm trying to sing, quiet when I'm making beats, quiet when I'm trying to think. Sorry, I don't mean to scream, I just feel like no one really gets me, and it's sad to see. Cause someday I'ma grow up and show all of you it's meant to be. Yeah, anybody wanna hear me rap? No, come on, let me play a couple tracks. No, come on, I can spit it really fast. No, you think I should throw this in the trash? No, trick ya, haters go away before I hit ya. I am not a beggar or a kiss up. You don't understand, well I forgive ya. I am not a quitter, you ain't really think that, did ya? Maybe someday I could even be up on the radio. Have a tour bus and maybe even play a couple shows. Everybody in the crowd singing every word I wrote, telling me that I am not the only one that feels alone. Huh? You feel alone? Yeah, I kinda feel alone. Wonder if the feeling ever goes away when you get old. Will I ever make it as an artist? I don't really know. Might not make a lot of dough, I'ma have to try it though. I just wanna pay my bills, rapping about the way I feel. Oh yeah, I just wanna make a couple mil. Leave it to the fam and the will. Oh yeah, I just wanna sign a record deal. Maybe buy a house up in the hills. Oh yeah, might not be the best in my field, but I guarantee that I'ma die real when I grow up. I just wanna pay my bills, rapping about the way I feel. Oh yeah, I just wanna make a couple mil. Leave it to the fam and the will. I just wanna sign a record deal. Maybe buy a house up in the hills. Yeah, I might not be the best in my field, but I guarantee that I'ma die real when I
First things first, rest in peace, Uncle Phil. For real, you the only father that I ever knew. I get my bitch pregnant, I'ma be a better you. Prophecies that I made way back in the veil. Fulfilled. Listen, even back when we was broke, my team ill. Martin Luther King would've been on Dreamville. Talk to her, nigga. One time for my LA sisters. One time for my LA hoes. Lame niggas can't tell the difference. One time for a nigga who knows. Don't save her, she don't wanna be saved. 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 No role models and I'm here right now. No role models to speak of. Searching through my memory, I couldn't find one. Last night I was getting my feet rubbed by the baddest bitch. Not Trina, but I swear to God this bitch will make you call your girl up and tell her, hey, what's good? Sorry, I'm never coming home, I'ma stay for good. Then hang the phone up and proceed to later wood. I came fast like 911 in white neighborhoods. Ain't got no shame about it. She think I'm spoiled and I'm rich cause I can have any bitch. I got defensive and said, nah, I was the same without it. But then I thought back to a better me. Before I was a B-list celebrity, before I started calling bitches so heavily. Back when you could get a platinum plat without no melody, you wasn't sweating me. One time for my LA sisters, one time for my LA hoes. Lame niggas can't tell the difference. One time for a nigga who knows. Don't save her, she don't wanna be saved. 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 I want a real love, dark skinned and Aunt Viv love. That Jada in that weird love. That leave a toothbrush at your crib, love. And you ain't gotta wonder whether that's your kid, love. Nigga, I don't want no bitch from reality shows. Out of touch with reality hoes. Out in Hollywood, bringing back 5 or 6 hoes. Fuck them, then we kick them to the door. Nigga, you know how it goes. She deserve that. She a bird, it's a bird trap. You think if I didn't rap, she would flirt back. Taking off her skirt, let her wear my shirt before she leave. I'ma need my shirt back. Nigga, you know how it goes. One time for my LA sisters. One time for my LA hoes. Lame niggas can't tell the difference. One time for a nigga who knows. Don't save her, she don't wanna be saved. Don't save her, she don't wanna be saved. Don't save her, she don't wanna be saved. Don't save her, she don't wanna be saved.
There's an old saying in Tennessee, I know it's in Texas, probably in Tennessee, that says, fool me once, shame on you. If fool me, we can't get fooled again.
Fool me one time, shame on you. Fool me twice, can't put the blame on you. Fool me 3 times, fuck the peace sign. Load the chopper, let it rain on you. Fool me one time, shame on you. Fool me twice, can't put the blame on you. Fool me 3 times, fuck the peace sign. Load the chopper, let it rain on you. My only regret was too young for Lisa Bonet. My only regret was too young for Nia Long. Now all I'm left with is hoes from reality shows. Handed a script, the bitch probably couldn't read alone. My only regret was too young for Sade Adu. My only regret could never take Aaliyah home. Now all I'm left with is hoes up in Greystone. With the stale face, cause they know it's they song. She shallow with the pussy, she shallow. She shallow. She shallow with the pussy, she shallow. She shallow. She shallow with the pussy, she shallow. She shallow. She shallow with the pussy, she shallow. She shallow. Don't save her, she don't wanna be saved. 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 Don't save her, she don't wanna be saved.
Get it? Text a message, I don't know the number. Flexing on these niggas, every bone and muscle. Steady taking shots, never hurting them. Even then, y'all don't worry nothing. And I like to give a shout out to my niggas with the game plan. And shout outs on my niggas with escape plans. 20 bands, rain dance. We can either rain check or we can make plans. Pockets loaded, rocket loaded, can't let's rock and roll this. Time to go, lock, stock, and 2 smoking barrels locked and loaded. Diamonds glowing, chop, climbing on them. Think I'm jumping out the window, how I got them open. Line around the corner, line them up, blocking over. Sometimes I even stop the smoking when it's time to blow. I change the yo, my pain below. Create, explore, expand, concord. I came, I saw, I came, I saw. I praise the Lord, then break the door. I take what's mine, then take
So.
It rains, it pours, it rains.
Oh yeah. Look, I even got this pulled up just in case we need diagram for.
Oh shit, okay.
So I downloaded the
They do have them in the manuals. They do have the diagrams in the manuals.
Yeah, but
Or you're just having it to where you can do it simultaneously.
I mean, that's pretty nice. Figure this will be actually, huh?
Everybody can see it in the view.
Yeah, I figured this is actually will be okay. It ain't gonna break or bend or anything.
It looks fine. It's metal, right?
Right, it's all metal framing,
Mm-hmm.
so we should be good to build even on the tower on this thing. So we can also spin it around,
Oh, that's perfect.
and then that way we can spin it around. That way we don't have to move around it too much.
Mm-hmm. This will be good. It's big enough for that case too. The
Yeah.
height, whenever we're installing stuff.
Do you want to smoke first?
Yeah, I got wax.
All right, cool.
I got 2 jars with me. One's Dispo and the other one's from Minecraft.
We go and smoke first.
Dude, the amount of stoners that you meet in the PC building community, you know, most of those like tech reviewers are all stoners, right?
Oh, for sure.
All of them, a lot of them, majority of them.
So look at this, dude. So I got that glass marble at my brother Scott's house.
Oh, that's pretty.
Got another one right here.
I love. So at home I have displays like these. And is that Buddha?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And then this is what I was showing you over the webcam. It's heavy.
The dagger. Holy shit! Yeah, this is definitely worth it.
Right. I mean, it's blunt, but that's definitely at least a clone of a weapon.
Yes. Yeah, you can definitely sharpen that.
You should definitely cut some out of the dull.
Even dull, get it through the get them through the jugular.
Well, I clean. I mean, I straightened this up last night, like this area. I got all that straightened up. I mean,
You get a lot of hats.
yeah, I don't wear like fucking 90% of them either. Oh, I thought you'd get a kick out of this, dude. I wore this
Army because no one played Navy. Yeah, true.
They played Army, Marines, and Air Force.
Yeah, yeah, that's the truth. Oh my gosh, that's funny.
You know what's hilarious? My Marine buddy bought this for me.
He did?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like, the funny fact is that he gets it. Just, if he's been around a lot of Navy, board game personnel, oh my god.
Yeah.
Have you seen the Navy's PT?
Not the new PT.
The new ones?
Look, I've seen the Army's new PT thing, and I'm not impressed
The
with that.
Navy, the new Navy PT's even worse, dog.
No shit.
Yeah. It's even worse. Well, this past few years has changed a lot. I had one of my other Filipino buddies. We went to school together in the Philippines. He's in the U.S. Navy, but he's married now to some guy.
He's married to some guy?
Huh? Yeah. I didn't know. Like when he went to the Navy, he joined the Navy and then he got married to a good guy.
Well, I mean,
I
if you're
didn't
going to
know.
be gay, if you're going to find out you're gay, the Navy is definitely the place to find that out. Just kidding.
You're not wrong. He actually said
Right?
He said that a lot of dudes like to mingle in the Navy. I'm like, I didn't even know he was gay until he joined the Navy. I went to school with him, I drank with him, we went out to eat in the Philippines.
Man, I tell you what though, it's like as long as my gay friends they understand like I'm not gay, I'm never gonna swing that way.
Oh yeah.
As long as they're cool with that, they understand that, they're some of the coolest people right now.
Dude, I have a lot of gay friends. I've befriended a lot of them, like just because of the fact that they're not mean people, dude. Like they're really.
No, I mean they're very. Some of them can be very judgmental. And
It's because the world. There's a lot of people who are dickheads about them
being gay.
So like I have nothing against that. But then in the military it's very frowned upon. A lot of people.
What kind of wax do you have?
I've got this. I got my other jar. This one's better.
Lift it up. Got the fireworky stuff.
There's like I got that one like Micah 3 weeks ago.
It's the fireworky stuff.
Yeah.
The phosphorus stuff. It
I
does
guess
get you
so.
fucked up.
It does.
It does do that.
And then I do have a little bit more some of my disco lights.
This. I will take some of this fireworky stuff.
So that's fine. I got a lot of wax on here. I'm a little upset that Mike is not selling anymore.
Micah's not selling anymore?
Until further notice, because he has his
DUI thing?
DUI thing. So he has to keep making sure nothing's in his house.
Check this out. This is why I like to see the sword.
I've never seen a swordfish used like that.
The sardine. It's not a swordfish. It's
I mean seahorse. It looked like a seahorse.
But it's just it's a hot knife.
They don't ask no questions, nigga. All they do is bang, bang, bang.
Was the diameter supposed to be perfectly like that to fit?
No, but dude, you know how fucking nice that is?
Dude, I was like, could you imagine if somebody invented a little device that just drops your wax? You load it in, you put it on your bowl, and it drops it. You press the button, and then you take it off.
The Vision Plus used to do that, but like their little lid when you pulled it off. But it was kind of stupid.
I just like, cause like I can see something like that. Could you imagine a wax container you just put on and then it just dispenses your wax?
That'd be cool.
And then you take it off. Like a little pill. I'm trying to cop this so fast. It's only this guy's bid is there's 9 bids. The highest bid is 152, and it ends today. So by the end of the day, this thing's probably gonna go on past 300. 17 hours.
Oh damn. Curved clock.
I've never seen a curved clock.
I got this. I thought about if I didn't find this one. This one. It's the clock.
Where's the display?
Super basic analog display.
Oh, that's fucking cool.
I figured maybe if I need another one, I can just cube it right there. This is free. I got this at my brother's house.
That's trippy.
Okay. So what do we need first? We need my motherboard.
So your motherboard, you want to get your CPU ready.
Not thermal yet.
There's thermal paste already on the CPU.
Okay. DDR5.
Just NVMe's, your M.2.
Now, do I need to put those?
I would put the storage installed on the motherboard. So what I always do before I put the motherboard in the PC is storage, RAM, and CPU.
Will that hinder? Will that make it to where will Windows be? It'll be okay. Windows won't try to install on those drives.
Oh, so all these parts, there's no Windows on it. Like
there won't be Windows won't try to install on those.
Like when you put it together, it'll ask you to have like a Windows boot like a boot drive, like a USB or a CD. But if you don't have it in there, then it's not gonna install it yet. So it doesn't matter.
No, what I mean is when I install Windows, from what I read, Windows likes to try to automatically install onto the secondary drive.
Onto the secondary drive, you have to make sure that it installs on the drive that you specify it.
So, and then sometimes they like to they like to install on multiple drives. Like
I haven't seen that happen.
You haven't seen that? Okay.
Like from experience, I haven't ever, because I've deleted everything off the other drives besides my operating system.
So the storage that's going to sit in the back of the case, that's what it's going to try to install to, right?
Yeah, well, it depends what storage you want to select. There'll be a drop-down menu, and it'll say drive A, B, C, like different letters and shit.
Okay, so I do have the Windows 11 boot drive. I also downloaded the BIOS update just in case, an ME update.
An NVMe update?
No, not the NVMe. The ME update tool, just in case. It said just in case, download this, and then I went on to the MSI.
This is so exciting. Seeing a PC build come to life. What's even better is when you turn it on, because that's when you know that it isn't going to turn on. I still remember having a lecture from my first sergeant about PC gaming, because he plays PC games. He even played in his office. I know he didn't tell anybody, but one day I kind of snuck in his office to find something, because he wasn't there at the time. But I needed to find something, and this man had some sort of like galactic space civilization game in his office. You ever had any cool first sergeants that game?
Nope.
I guess it wasn't at the time. Or the first sergeants around your time just were really into games?
No, they weren't. Mine were older first sergeants, and they weren't in the gaming like generation. They weren't. Yeah, my first sergeants, my chain of command wasn't the gaming generation. Okay, they were the baby boomer generation, so they didn't understand. They're like my parents.
My first sergeant, he's around your age.
Yeah, exactly. If I would have stayed in, I would have been a first sergeant rank. I would have been an E7 or an E8.
Yeah.
By now.
Yeah. And majority of them are really down to earth. Like, I think it's just because like they understand that difference between the old generation of military and then seeing the new ones.
And that would be nuts because, dude.
Is there a sardine? I can use my dad pick. I do have a Cutco hot knife.
I gotta clean this thing. It's been forever since it's been used.
That's okay. I'll grab a hot knife.
Oh, here you go. Here you go. I got it. I also have some alcohol swabs if you want. If you need to clean off.
I want to have it reheated. But
it's okay to dab while online, right? It's okay to dab online, isn't it?
On live?
Mm-hmm. It's not showing you.
I'm pretty sure. I mean, weed's legal in a lot of states. They have live streams of people smoking on YouTube.
True.
As long as you're not selling it.
Gotcha.
Like, hey guys, I'm smoking this. Buy right
I guess
now.
that's really just like TikTok. I guess that's like more like TikTok that really shuns upon that.
TikTok and Twitch.
But YouTube's kind of like, you know what? You do you. You're making us money.
You know, Ninja, for example, for Fortnite. Have you ever seen the live stream where he was blazed?
No, but I've seen his live streams where you can tell he's blazed.
Well, like,
especially when he does that whole.
But his eyes were like really
red and chinky.
And then he had like eye bags, and he was looking at the screen like he's dead or like a zombie. You know the have you seen this?
Yeah.
But yeah, Ninja, dude, I think he's a lot on a lot of shit. Actually, a lot of streamers are on a lot of shit. The reality of things.
Yeah.
I sometimes I've talked to like pro gamers that actually competed for money, and some will be like, yeah man, I'll pop a couple Adderall. I'm like, what? Dude, they do some crazy shit. I don't understand.
I mean, I do, like, when they're on that.
Like for gaming specifically. Just for gaming.
Like when they're on that stuff. The shitty thing is, I just muted that because I'm about to say some stuff. So, with stimulants, man, and this is why I do not, because I do not want to be put on medication for my ADD or ADHD because I've recreationally used those medicines. And if I would have taken it, if I would take low dosages as prescribed, it'd be great. But why, when I have weed, it does the same thing to me? Because if I take weed at higher dosages, there's not going to be too much of a bad side effect. If I take pharmaceuticals at high dosages, guess what's going to happen? I'm going to tweak the fuck out, and then I'm going to be sitting here fucking tweaking on whatever it is that is part of my life. If it was gaming.
Yeah, that's the thing I fear is taking those meds.
I would lose. Well, if you take them as prescribed in low dosages and understand that.
But not knowing if you've never taken it for the first time.
Right.
Not knowing what it could do.
Oh, it could do a lot, dude.
That's some scary shit. Some people they go through withdrawals, like bad withdrawals from it too.
Father, forgive me for my childish ways.
I need your hands to take me miles away. Your wish is my command, my command, my command. But before you go, I've got to warn you now. Whatever goes up surely must come down. You'll get your peace, but no peace won't be found. So won't just take me, man, take me, man.
Hey Nate, how's life? I don't know. It's alright. I've been dealing with some things like every human being and really didn't sleep much last night. I'm sorry. That's fine. I just think I need a little me time. I just think I need a little free time. A little break from the shows and the bus rides. Yeah. Last year I had a breakdown. Thoughts telling me I'm lost, getting too loud. Had to see a therapist and I found out something funny's going on up in my house. Yeah, started thinking maybe I should move out. You know, pack my car, take a new route. Clean up my yard, get the noose out. Hang up my heart, let it air out. I've been searching. What does that mean, Nate? I've been learning. Grabbing my keepsakes, leaving my burdens. Well, I brought a few with me. I'm not perfect. Looking at the view like this concerns me. Picking up the cues right, I'm quite nervous. Hate it when I lose sight, life gets blurry and things might hurt me. It's probably gonna be a long journey, but it's worth it though. Cold world out there, kids, grab your coats. Been a minute, I know, now I'm back to Rome. Looking for the antidote to crack the code. Pretty vivid, I admit it, I'm in classic mode. Don't need pity given to me, but I can't condone. Talking down to me, I'ma have to crack your nose for cracking jokes. I'm looking for the map, the hope, you see that? Been making a whole lot of changes. Wrote a song about that, you should play it. I get scared when I walk on these stages. I look at the crowd and see so many faces. Yeah, that's when I start to get anxious. That's when my thoughts can be dangerous. That's when I put on my makeup and drown in self-hatred. Forget what I'm saying and where'd the beat go? Oh, ain't that something? Drums came in, you ain't see that coming. Hands on my head, can't tell me nothing. Got a taste of the fame, it'll pull my stomach. Throw it back up like I don't want it. Wipe my face, clean up my vomit. OCD trying to push my buttons. I said don't touch it. Now y'all done it. I can be critical, never typical. Intricate with every syllable, I'm a criminal. Intimate but never political, pretty visual. Even if you hate it, I'll make you feel like you're in it though. You call me what you want, but never call me forgettable. Leave you deep in thought, I can never swim in the kiddie pool. Waited, I've been thinking the cinematic is beautiful. Man, I don't know if I'm making movies or music videos. Yeah, the sales can rise, doesn't mean much though when your health declines. See, we've all got something that we trapped inside that we try to suffocate. You know, hope it dies, try to hold it underwater, but it always survives. And it comes up out of nowhere like an evil surprise. Then it hovers over you.
I can't imagine.
Right. Okay. Honestly, I blame it due to the knowledge in the education system. They don't teach that in fucking school. They don't teach us about drugs in school in the Philippines, you know? They didn't even know, like, it's like the word, like, you know, in Harry Potter, like, saying Voldemort. It's like saying a drug word is bad.
Okay, we're gonna listen to some Soldier Hard.
Soldier Hard?
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Alrighty.
Motherboard.
Okay, so
I want to see someone do a PC build, but do an unboxing with a samurai katana. That'd be fucking nice.
there we go.
Yeah, it's clean. Man, those heat sinks are huge. Now, what can you say about modern motherboards opposed to the first one people were doing?
Bro, like, well, for one, they look beautiful. I love the fact that they make them to look for display, to show them off.
Right.
Man, that is the
shift in PC building.
Yeah. Like, I remember seeing these kind of stuff being built, or like not being built, but I remember seeing them
for the first time,
and just seeing them around either the internet or buddies and everything like that. But it was like back when it was super expensive to build this stuff.
So basically, like, you'd have to be an enthusiast, like somebody that's really into it to want to even spend money on something like that, because it wasn't so. It was niche. Was it very niche to have?
It's just, I mean, don't get me wrong, computer parts are expensive now, but
compared to before, like I remember not many people.
They were super expensive. I mean, think about this. Back when computers first came around, how much was a desktop computer? Not everyone had one in their home. Just like not everyone had a microwave.
Right, I remember like because back in 2013, my buddy had an Alienware. Right, first time I ever seen Alienware.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, it's $3,000. $3,000 back in 2013. That's like $5 or $6 a day. And that PC only had a 980 Ti in it. Or GTX, it had 2 GTX 980 Ti's. And that at the time, right, like that's unheard of. Like to really have, not many people would have an SLI configuration, but 980 Ti, I mean, your 4060 would whip its ass. Just saying. Just the time frame difference.
Okay, hold on here. Save that. Why won't you zoom in? Oh, hell yeah.
This is back in 2013, but look at the difference. He had 2 of those, and that was trying to push
Jeez.
60 FPS.
Trying to push.
At 4K. 60 FPS, yeah.
Okay, so what do we have here? USB.
Do you think people understand that the architectures of GPUs in generations?
I was trying to explain that to Matt. I was like, dude, so your GPU would be like your supercharger in your car.
Yeah.
I'm like, so like, I was like saying, so your motherboard is like your engine. Everything is connected to it. That's
Yeah,
how
dude,
it
that's
runs.
a great way of comparing it. I love that.
And I was like, your CPU is like the brains. It's like the electronics. It's what tells.
Your PCM?
Yeah, it's what tells your computer what to do.
Is it ECU or PCM? The computer in the car.
I don't remember.
It's one of those. It's one of those two.
Right.
But yeah, that's basically the motherboard. And then your exhausts are basically your radiator,
Your fans,
your
your
cooler.
radiator, your coolant, your cooler. And I was like, and then your GPU is like the supercharger. Cause he was like, well, that makes a lot of sense. I was like, dude, that supercharger is like the graphics. I was like, what is? Cause I was like, what is comparison? So to play the best games and have the best graphics and have the best, speeds for your graphics and everything. What is
to handle the power.
To handle the power. What is that? What handles the power and the speed and all that? He's like, that'd be the supercharger.
Yeah.
He's like, because a supercharger is more expensive than an engine block individually, as looking at individual things.
Right. Yeah. That's a great way of looking at it.
And I was like, the more you spend on a supercharger, the more.
Dude,
the better it's gonna be.
You should just have a fucking like a picture drawn out someday of like a comparison for car enthusiasts to understand.
Okay, so what do we need to do?
So first thing, what we can do is install the CPU. The CPU is the first thing since that's the flattest part.
Okay.
And it's very, very simple. This, they have it to, they literally got it to the book. Like it's now like it's so easy now to install CPUs. Basically because of this. So that lid, when you pop it up, all you have to do is just put the CPU under it. Once you put the CPU inside and put it back down, it is just plug and play from there.
Okay. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, boy. That's clean. finish is so clean. Like the brush.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little sparky.
Oh, Intels do make those super fucking fuck up free.
That's why I will never go with AMD.
The AMDs, you literally have to have each of those pins in place.
Or else you have potential issues.
Okay, so it is seated properly, and then this little plastic thing pops off when I put it in, right?
Mm-hmm. Once you lay that down, it'll pop off. It'll pop off automatically.
Okay.
Once you push
There
it.
you go, right? Oh.
It's going in.
Okay. Woo!
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's the first step. Second step, NVMe. For storage. SSD. See how clean that looks, dude? Oh my god, the CPU is fucking huge. Do you remember, you know about the server CPUs, the Xeon chips, you remember those? Mm-hmm. Those massive power drawing CPUs. People sell them on eBay cheap as fuck.
Alright, so
those Xeons.
we're using two 1 terabyte Samsung 990 Pros.
You're gonna have to have a screwdriver for this.
Yeah, I've got one.
There's gonna be a little, I'm trying to figure out what socket. It's cooler, dude. It's cooler. I love that infinity mirror glass. Look. Is that how it's supposed to look like? I don't know if that's just the box.
What's that?
Where it looks like the light's bouncing off and reflecting inside.
I'm not sure about that, the display. I wish they would have had the 280 Infinity liquid ones, just like my fans, but they didn't. They just had the Galahad. So
You can order the fans separately in the future. That's the good thing about them.
Yeah.
You can just change them out.
Alright, so. And then I also have this.
Oh man, that must be handy. I usually refrain from using any power tools around motherboard. I would just use hand, but those are good for the case.
The case, dude. No, that's what I mean for the case, like those case screws. Okay.
I just remember like having a flashback from like a power tools situation.
No, I wouldn't use it on the actual motherboard. Plus, the motherboard, that's what all this.
Dude, that would go viral as fuck. Building a PC with power tools.
With like 18-volt Makita
impact wrench. Dude, you gotta make a video of that. Just like a cheap PC build, but like just with power tools. That should go viral. You just hear in the video.
Okay, so this Makita, it's got speed control, so we put it on the very fastest one, and then you gotta just click the trigger and then pull your hand back.
Dude, how would an impact wrench go on a fucking case? Your whole PC would shake. That shit would be funny.
Okay, so I'm wondering which
slot?
Which
So there's two slots here. You have this one and this one right here. These two ports.
Okay. Where does this
go? This is for PCI 4.0. I'm checking to see if these are PCI 3s. Is there a diagram to tell you which PCI it is? What Gen 4, Gen 5?
No.
Gen 4. I think these are all Gen 4.
I think they all are.
So they should be all fine. You could leave this one since this has got the template plate. You can just put it in one of these slots.
Since it's got okay. Well, isn't that the heat sink? That's not a heat sink, is it?
It is.
It is.
But I would just keep it. If you want to have a slot there, you can put a heat. You can have it for your whatever your operating. I don't want not your operating system. All your files and important stuff.
So I can fit up to 4 of these things, huh? Just on the mother.
Yeah. It's got a lot of NVMe too. 1, 2. Yeah, it's got.
Oh, there it is, right here. Okay, so what slot is that one? That's in .23 socket. That's number 2. Wait. 3, 2. I'm just looking at the label.